we Jasper told us that Yaro cast away something into the sea, and we just found it. It was a strongbox, and inside that strongbox there was Yaro's diary. So let's read that. First letter. My name is Yaro Sunwin, and this is my first live letter. Last night, Sira and I had a lengthy talk about our plans for the future. At one point, Sira noticed that a lot of visionaries tend to become cynical. The reason being they lose sight of their goals. These documentations shall record my aspirations. In moments of weakness, I want to read these to remind myself of what is dear to me. Well, this is the first one. Just yesterday, the Keeper of the Order from Ark visited the village, and if that weren't enough, he also detected some magic inside of me. Is that even possible? Me, an Arcanist? It's difficult to express my feelings with words. I feel like all my hard work is finally paying off. Interestingly, this arouses a peculiar, somewhat morbid thought. Maybe it is, in some sad way, even good that my mother passed away. Why? Because it opened my eyes. Now I don't feel anything other than a lack of understanding. And yes, even anger towards the simpletons of the village, both the children and adults. Day after day, it is always the same. They get up, work, and let themselves be amused by the bars in the evening. Can't they see what's happening with this world? Everything they pass on, should it really be just a brief inscription on a stone? Sira is different. She understands me. She shares my dream. And if Master Egress accepts her as an apprentice, we could continue to be as close in the novitiate as we are right now. Second letter. 15 years have passed, and a lot of my wishes have come true. Sira and I are now living together, but with a craftsman instead of in the temple. It has been 5 years since I completed the Holy Trial. Despite what I had originally planned, I have decided against the military path and will be a school teacher instead. Why? Because I believe that I can reach a lot more people by sharing my vision with the young rather than fighting in wars. Such things might sometimes be necessary, but they stand for everything that I stand against. Beyond that, the Trachessa has recently adopted the foot bank bill, which Sira and I developed together. Twice a year, rich Enderalians are obliged to contribute a handful of pennies into a chest with which the poorest in the Undercity are bought a warm meal. The reactions were mixed. Some agreed almost enthusiastically, while others were outraged. Often I would hear things like, "It's their own fault they live in misfortune," or "If they would actually work, they would starve." Such people make me furious. What cursed ignorance is this? Of course it's easy for them to see the sky from the top of the ivory towers, but they will never understand the plight of the poor. Despite how angry this letter might seem, I'm actually quite content overall. I'm starting to feel as if I have a purpose, that I'm moving in the right direction. And my happiness is due to in no small part to the woman who has always stayed by my side throughout all these years. It's strange. I know I will probably never read these pages, just as I might never see one of your letters, but still, I have the feeling as I'm writing these words that I'm talking to you through the ink. With that in mind, I love you, Sira. Third letter. Sira is dead. Killed by a group of scoundrels as she was delivering food for the food bank in the Undercity. How quickly these words have been written down. But how can I express this anguish, this emptiness, even remotely? It sounds so absurd. I'm talking to a piece of paper because no one else wants to listen to me. Nor could they even remotely understand what this means to me. Sira always told me that these letters would give you strength, but they don't. These lines appear unfamiliar to me. Everything feels wrong. I feel wrong as I get up in the morning. I feel wrong when the sun hides behind the cloudy sky at noon. And I feel wrong as I lie alone on this big bed in the evening. Malthus judges suicide to be a sin, since every one of us has a purpose in life to fulfill. But could this really be my purpose? I might have 30 winters left, at most, depending on whether or not an illness snatches me away. And behind me, I could see nothing but failed dreams. Our damn food bank has led to downright wars at the backcase of the Undercity. The rich trying to weasel their way out of making payments as much as they can, and in front of me I can see nothing but fog. That seems most fitting. So tell me, Malthus, is this really my path? Is this my purpose? To be a failure whose fate it is to die alone? My thoughts are chaotic, and I'm tired. I don't want to keep writing. And that's the last entry. So this gives us a little more motives for him. His wife died, Sira, and it drove him to despair. And maybe this was even the reason why he ultimately went on his rampage. Well, we did what Jasper asked us to do, so let's head to... what's that? Let's head to Yaro's house, where... oh crap. Where Jasper is presumably waiting for us. That is one crab. And what do you have here? A little chest. Some pennies, a line, and yeah, some skeletons sitting on rocks. Interesting. So let's kill some more of these crabs. Where are you going? There's no running away from me. I'm the crab killer. Alright, anything else around here? Holy moly, what the hell is that? You alive? No. Okay, that's a crab I probably wouldn't want to fight. Look at that thing. Holy shit. Oh, another chest. A lock chest. Exploring always, damn it, always pays off, so... 6 pennies. Whoop-de-doo. Where are you going? Stay here. Quite the tanky crabs. Any more around here? That's not a crab. That's an empty wine bottle. More empty wine bottles. Maybe Yaro was a drunk. Oh well, we know that his father was a drunk. So, yeah, I guess that is where his father lived too. And these might have been his wine bottles. So, let's see, what do we have here? Some kind of minecart rail? Yes, indeed. So, yeah, this actually leads to a mine. Surprise, surprise. Which is full of bandits. So, yeah, maybe not go there right now. Instead, let's check out Yaro's house. Oh, another ice claw. I'll have that. Thank you. Yeah, we already knew this was Yaro's house. Nothing here. Oh, right there. Okay, in here we have some rats. one more. Yeah, that should be all of them. Let's see. Okay, so the quest wants us to go into Yaro's cellar. I'll have a quick look around before we go down there. Blueprints, leather cuirass, and a small backpack. Yeah, we already have a small backpack, so no need for that. A book, some coins, salt. Yes, I do need that. In fact, there's blood here. Let's see. Novice locked door. Easy enough to open. Ooh, a staff of healing. Yes, I like that. Jewelry box. Also like to have that. Flawless garnet. And footprints of the well-traveled one set item. These are the rogue boots, I think. Yes, sneak is better and increase my stamina. In fact, that gives me more, or the same amount of armor. No, it gives me a little less. Yeah, okay, fine, let's keep that. Because we have invested in... Oh, we're carrying too much, of course. We do have invested in heavy armor. So naturally, that is better. That is spoiled cheese. I don't want spoiled cheese. I do want king meat though. And sure. Oh, that is rotten garlic. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, it is an ingredient. Okay, never mind. I do want that. Okay, that is all. Fine. Let's head into his cellar then. See if we can find Jaspar. Ah, we can hear him singing, actually. Oh, a trap. And who do we have here? Heidmann. We do have some more ice claws, I believe. Yes. Let's not activate that trap. Another trap. Okay, I'm slightly annoyed. Oh, what's that? Ah, I guess that's the well. Anything? Oh, an ice claw. Yes, I'll have that. Thank you. And that's it. So let's take. Let's eat the ice claw, because I do like carrying capacity. And yeah, oh, another trap. You could have disarmed the traps, Jaspar, you know. That would have been the polite thing to do. Syllable, I love that. Alright, Jaspar. Ooh, learning book +1 memory. Nice.
Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck?
Yes, I had a lot of luck, actually. So...
Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck?
Let's ask him first. What about you? Did you find anything?
I did, yeah. Some kind of closed-off room down the hallway here. Just give me some time to figure out how to get it open.
Alright, yeah, I had a chat with this Alfred fellow. He seems to think that, whatever.
Well, that's interesting. Good work. That only leaves the mysterious object in the water. I'll have a closer look around here in the meantime.
Yeah, that object in the water was actually his diaries. Here, look at that.
Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest. Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That should be all we need then. Splendid.
So.
I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
Investigate the cellar. Let us use the memory book though. Now we have one more memory point. We'll use that later. Let's follow. Whoa. Let's follow Jispar for now. Ooh. Yaro. A little dungeon under your house, hmm?
I present a Star People's lock. And I bet my buttocks we'll find another answer behind that door over there.
Star People's lock? Never heard of that.
Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles. But they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts.
You need bolts to open them?
Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jispar, who knows a little trick.
What kind of trick?
You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts.
Really?
They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate. You ready?
So this great special Star People's lock that is used in castles and treasuries can be picked with a bunch of wooden bolts. And that doesn't seem so secure to me. Alright, let's do this.
Splendid. Here are the sticks. Alright, go!
Yeah, chill out. I'll have to loot first. So yeah, there are a bunch of little holes over here, and we'll have to insert wooden sticks into them, and we have to be fast about that. So this is kind of the tutorial on sprinting. Let me just loot all of that stuff before we do that though. Alright, so we have these 5 keyholes over here, and yeah, let's do it. Let's start with this one and sprint over here. This one, do this one, go down here, and do these 2. Right, there we go.
We're really good at this. Now let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we?
What an impressive lock. Who wouldn't want that kind of lock to guard his treasury? Alright, so Yaro had a star-locked little hidden chamber under his house, which is weird. Oh, what is that? That is a goddamn fire elemental. Yeah, I think I'll stay clear of that. I'll help you with some arrows. There we go. Why the hell is there a fire elemental in his basement? Ah, there we go. Whoa. Yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't go attack that thing in melee. Spoiler alert, that thing has a permanent immolation aura, so whenever you get too close to that, you take fire damage.
Ugh. A fire elemental. Not a weak one. This Yaro knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be.
Okay, we can't see it from here, which is a problem, but can I get out of that? No. Oh, there's a corpse in a coffin. A corpse?
At the risk of blowing your mind, I had already figured as much. I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage.
Well, creepy, yes, but... Well, keeping the corpse of your dead wife in your basement, is that against the law? He was on the wrong side of the law? Why?
Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life, immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants.
Yeah, to be honest, that sounds very sensible to me. If you have a problem with dead people coming back to life and haunting people as undeads, yeah, I would start cremating my dead too. So, burying someone like that is considered a crime?
Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts. And there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole Last Journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave?
You collected 10 knowledge points. As your reward, you receive a permanent bonus of your skills. A bonus which can get stronger when you gather more knowledge. Alright. Yeah, great. So, what now?
Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
That is a good idea. That is the best idea. However, we will do that next time. Thanks for watching. See you next episode.